Okay, welcome. Today I'm going to be talking about criticism, when you can't stand being criticized and what you can do about this. So, enjoy. Okay, so I have been giving talks over the last few weeks, and in particular talking with other people and listening to what they're saying, and in one particular person I was speaking to was talking about how he struggles with criticism. So I thought I would share a little reflection of what you can do to be more comfortable and some practices if you feel like, I can't stand being criticized. So enjoy. So probably 10, 20 years ago I really struggled to be criticized. I used to get really angry, get really hurt, I take it personally, and I can remember in particular, or even praising it, saying anything about me I just took personally. Praise, I couldn't receive praise, and I'd kind of push it back. Criticism, I would just go into meltdown. And the reason I see that we really struggle with criticism in the West is to do with self-worth, is that we have this low self-image, this low self-worth. So when someone actually says something, a criticism, well, it's what we believe anyhow inside, and therefore it's just like, if it's a failure, they're saying you've messed up, and it's like, well, yeah, now I know it's true, I'm no good. It's like it confirms this belief that we have inside ourselves about ourselves, saying that, we're no good. So criticism can be quite a hard thing to receive. I remember the first time I received some criticism. I was at work and something had shifted this time. And my colleague said to me, it was my manager, said, something I was doing in the office. And she said, she took me in private interview, telling me, this is something that needs to change. And she says, you do this? And I said, yeah, I do. And she was shocked. She said, well, usually everyone, whenever I criticize them or point something out, they always deny it. You're the first person who says yes. And I said, well, yeah, I do. And I stated the reason why I had that behavior. And it was like, yeah, it's true. I do this. And with my wife, I've learned to be more open to criticism, because I see now it's a real area of growth for me. If I can't receive criticism, then I can't really see where I'm stuck, and I can't really grow. So I've really learned about criticism. So this would be one of the first things, is if you really struggle with criticism, just look at criticism as a real chance for growth. This is a chance for you to sculpt the diamond, to see the edges, to polish it up. And criticism can just show you, oh yeah, I've got a bit of dirt here, or I've got a habit there I'm not seeing. So that's the first thing, is changing your perspective. Criticisms actually can be quite a good thing. So if you feel, someone's criticizing you, the first thing I would say, second thing I would say, is to really feel it. Acknowledge it. This is what it feels like to be criticized, and let it go. And I would recommend as well doing some EFT tapping. I feel criticized. I feel criticized. After the event, this is what it feels like. And I can let this go. I can let this go. And so it's like acknowledging it and then letting it go. The next thing is acknowledging that, as I've said, is maybe what they're saying is truth. And I've heard a Tibetan monk talking, I've probably shared this in the last few weeks, speaking that he wasn't interested in praise, but he was interested in criticism, because he saw that maybe there's some gold there to see, where an area of his personality, his life, that he can't see. So can you turn that around? See that, what am I not seeing here? How could I grow and develop as a person and really be of service to the world? And just changing that perspective round. The third thing, if someone's criticizing you, is just to notice where they're at. Are they very angry or irate? And if they are, what I recommend is, like the practice in Aikido, is that someone directs energy at you, and rather than doing like in karate, you try and batter them back, you just step out of the way. You step out of the way. So it doesn't mean you don't get the gold, you reflect, but if they're directing their anger or their hatred at you, just imagine, visualize stepping out of the way. It's like that can pass by. The gold of what they're saying is maybe it's true. And that would be another thing I would suggest, is if someone is being angry or you don't necessarily agree with the criticism, go and speak to a friend, maybe your partner, someone wise you trust, and say, is this true? Am I like this? Would you say I have this personality trait? And if they say yes, great, this is an area for growth. And yeah, I think, that's basically it. So if you're feeling criticized, those are a few things you can do. And please do, as always, please do comment below if you agree with this, whether this resonates or not. And just to say, in next week on Thursday, I'm going to be offering a live webinar for over 3 sessions, be an hour long each, about sleep. Over the years, people have asked me questions about sleep, and I found this is a common occurrence, people struggling to sleep. So on this workshop, I'm going to be talking about how to deepen your sleep, how to fall asleep fast, and also how to switch off the mind. So please do check out my website below at pierscross.com and for more details. So any questions, please let me know. Okay, many blessings. Take care.